everyone, and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we have another game. This is from the third round of the Game Night Kit Tournament. It's our monthly tournament we hold at 401 Games in downtown Toronto, Ontario. This was for April 2016. On the left we have Than, if I'm saying that right, and I'm sorry Than if I'm not. And sorry, on the left is Than, on the right is Martin. And Martin is playing a Baratheon Banner of the Wolf. And Than, who you did see in the last video playing myself, he is playing a House Greyjoy Banner of the Sun. And on the Greyjoy side, we have an Iron Lions Fishmonger, a Priest of the Drowned God, a Great Kraken, a King's Road, all for setup, which is a very nice setup, I think. And the Baratheon player here has a duped Maester Crescent, Selyse Baratheon, and a Wildling Scout who you can sack to give a character stealth. And these guys came together. I saw them at a recent regional. They seem to travel together to the tournament, so they're buddies. They practice together. They know each other's playstyles. And I remember watching they play a little quick, so let's see if I can keep up. All right, counting coppers flipped on the Baratheon side into Noble Cause on the Greyjoy side. So that's an interesting start. Just trying to dig for cards. Looks like the Baratheon player really didn't get the starting hand he wants, or this is just the style he plays if he gets a decent setup, I guess. Yeah, really low gold on the first turn. I don't usually see people start with counting coppers unless they're in trouble. So it looks like Than, the Greyjoy player, is going first. And he's going to use a Sea Tower to reduce the cost of Greyjoy card. It looks like it's another Iron Islands Fishmonger. And they also use these clear dice, which I can't tell on the camera. It's not that great. It's okay when you're in person playing against them. They use the dice to tell how much extra strength a character is gaining. So they're trying to show that the Priest of the Drowned Gods there is giving +1 to each Drowned God character. So it's most likely a 1 on that die, just to show it has +1 strength. Which I find really helpful when you're playing with them, but it'd be better if it was not a clear die for video purposes, so sorry about that, guys. And we got Balon played and Theon, using the King's Road there to help boost that economy, plus the reduction off of Noble Cause. And we have a Sea Tower and a gold saved, and over to the Baratheons for marshalling. So Frozen Solid played on the Sea Tower, or I mean on, sorry, not the Sea Tower, the Sea Stone Chair. And it looks like playing a Dragonstone Faithful, play another Dragonstone Faithful. And will that be the Baratheons marshalling? He also has a dupe now on Selyse Baratheon. So I mean, if First Snow were to hit, he has all of his characters get hit by First Snow, but at least he has a duplicate on the Maester Crescent and Selyse Baratheon, so they would not go back to hand. But it's a little scary not to have any larger characters out. So looks like a military challenge there with Theon. No one has a military icon, so it's going to be on a post. Theon gets a power, claiming a dupe off Maester Crescent. And this is most likely an intrigue challenge. And it looks like it's going to be fully blocked there with Selyse and the Wildling Scout. And then a power challenge. Not sure why he just put 2 power on his house card there. Maybe he claimed by mistake, even though his opponent didn't have any power. But the Greyjoy player now is at 5 power to the Baratheons at 3. And the Baratheons, I believe, just won a unopposed power challenge and dominance to gain that 3 power. Like I said, they play very fast, which I'm sure a lot of you guys can keep up with, but yeah, hard to catch it all and commentate at the same time. But I do appreciate both players for allowing me to film them. Both good guys. It's nice seeing them again. still coming out to tournaments. I do not know them from first edition, so I believe they're new in the Toronto area to second edition. So it's good to see more new players.
Wait.
Đồ của Baratheon được 3 power ngon chứ bộ.
Alright, we got building orders and trading the Pentoshi. Or trading with the Pentoshi. So the Greyjoy player is going to gain 3 gold off trading with the Pentoshi, and let's see what he searches with for building orders. Most likely a location in a Greyjoy deck right now. As opposed to an attachment, and yes, it is another copy of the Sea Stone chair. So maybe he didn't see any other locations that he was looking for. So I guess no more King's Roads, Rose Roads, Sea Towers. He wanted to grab a Sea Stone. So maybe he has a way. I don't know why he would. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe just need to grab a card. That was his only choice. I'm not seeing why he would grab that, and you guys know knowing why he'd grab that, let me know.
Mày đi, mày còn cực.
And he dupes the Sea Stone chair. Plays a Sea Tower. There's a raiding longship. And, he is going first, so he's allowed to use that raiding longship to knock a character out of a challenge. Well, not knock them out of the challenge, but make their strength reduced to 0 as long as they have no attachments. They can be targeted by that.
Còn một strand đúng không? Nãy tôi nhớ cái nó được sự ghê quá.
So I see the strategy here. This Baratheon deck is draw a ton of cards in the first round and then play your super high gold plot there and just bomb out some cards, I guess is the plan. And he starts with the King's Road, so we're really going to get it going here. Healing both Dragonstone Faithfuls. And there is Robert Baratheon. And there they are, keeping track of the strength buff on Robert Baratheon. They're using a die. So he's already a +2. So yeah, stop by 401 Games, downtown Toronto. They have their weekly LCG night on Thursday nights, so go check that out. There's those players looking to play the different LCGs and Game of Thrones, especially right now, with it being the newer game and it's the quote-unquote hotness. So we got Balon with the Milk of the Poppy. Bran Stark. Going to help protect Robert Baratheon there from any Tears of Bliss action, but most likely from a Greyjoy deck that won't be the fear. Most likely be a put to the sword. So the Wildling Scout sack there, I believe to give Robert Baratheon stealth. Which is a good idea against the both stealth on Balon still from getting it from Great Kraken and Theon Greyjoy. And the fact that Robert Baratheon does have an attachment on him, which is Lightbringer right now, he can't be hit by the raiding longship. Also can't be hit by a Sea Stone chair if it weren't blanked right now from the Frozen Solid. And when he gains renown, he can stand once per phase, or once per round, I'm not sure, but either way, it usually only happens once. So he can use Robert Baratheon to defend a couple challenges, and he is a pretty high strength character, especially as the round goes on and more characters start kneeling. So an excellent defensive character. I mean, you want to use him on offense more often because of the Intimidate, but when the Greyjoy board like that's staring you down, you just want to block those unopposed so don't get carried away with Great Kraken power or card draw. Like I said, 401 Games does a monthly tournament, usually the last Sunday of the month. And there is one actually, yeah, there's actually one tomorrow from the day I'm recording this. But, yeah, they usually post it on their website, 401games.ca. You can go see there on their events page under Living Card Games. They post their Living Card Game events there. And also, if you're looking to reach out to other players in the Greater Toronto area, join our Facebook group, which is facebook.com/groups GTHA, Greater Toronto Hamilton area. That's what that stands for. And then you can post in there, find local players, and find your weekly store meetup nights at all the different stores in the area, and be notified of events. So grabs a We Do Not Sew from hand there. Looks like a power challenge here with Robert Baratheon. Intimidating Theon.
Rồi đâu? 4, 5, 6, 18. Ồ, cái không đâu.
So we're on to dominance. And looks like it goes to the Greyjoys.
Có này tư 4. Ông 8 mà đâu được.
Không có 3 à. Vừa. Không đánh không khác vô thôi. Vậy. Ông cũng ăn thường.
Alright, so we got confiscation and filthy accusations. So that Lightbringer is going to go away, and Theon's going to be knelt. And looks like the Greyjoy player won initiative there, so he chose himself to go first. Going to gain 4 gold. Interestingly, I don't think he's seen a single Banner of the Sun card yet. There's a duplicate on Aeron Dampere.
Sau Wildfire thôi. 4 con luôn.
I think that's all he's going to do and sit on 4 gold and over to the Baratheon player. He's going to play Stinking Drunk on Theon Greyjoy and also a Dragonstone Port for some economy. And there is Melisandre. She is going to do some kneel action here. Looks like the Priest of the Drowned God is going down. Take out the intrigue, only intrigue icon on the Greyjoy player side. Looks like military challenge there with Balon was shot down there by in the name of the king. Baratheon event. No winner, no loser. Military challenge just ends.
So much stuff going on.
And I think we have a power challenge here with Aeron Dampere.
4.
Okay, what was your next village?
House. Trời giúp nha.
And it looks like he's going to block with Melisandre, Maester Creston,
House.
and sorry, Selyse Baratheon, Maester Creston, and Melisandre. Full block.
Xong không? Xong. Xong đấy. Intrigue. House.
And it looks like Selyse going to give an intrigue over to Robert Baratheon. We're unopposed. Grabs another We Do Not Sew. And also intimidates. And then kneels a Iron Islands Fishmonger and then sneaks in a power challenge there with Bran Stark. Looks like the Baratheon player is at 9 power to the Greyjoy's 4. Looks like Stinking Drunk there will keep Theon Greyjoy knelt. And as we see, they're still giving a power to Robert Baratheon. Or sorry, one more strength to Robert Baratheon. And a Wildfire flipped on the Greyjoy side into Summons flipped on the Baratheon side.
Được chứ? Ok.
And we have Bran Stark, Melisandre, and Robert Baratheon left in play. Very quickly decided there. And Theon is killed from the Wildfire on the Greyjoy side. But we do have Aeron Dampere out there with the duplicate. So after winning dominance, he can bring Theon back into play due to his Ironborn trait.
Chủ Thiên quay cho chất luôn. Lộn. Cái thằng đòn với ông Thành. Bắp.
Này.
Chất.
Thua rồi đâu. Không vô. Đi về không? Còn trận nữa mà.
And it looks like we're with the Greyjoy player for marshalling. He's going to go first, plays a sea tower. See how well both players recover from the Wildfire. Looks like the Baratheon player has a few more cards in hand. We have a newly made lord, but he is not able to target that limited location across the table, so it's just going to be another 4-strength power icon on the board. And there is a duplicate from Melisandre. We have a Fiery Followers plate, which is going to trigger Melisandre due to the lore trait, healing Balon Greyjoy. We have an intrigue challenge here to start. I believe that's what he said.
And a pulse.
No defenders declared. And we have a Tears attempt on Robert Baratheon with Bran Stark is going to say no to that. And there goes a red keep grabbed for intrigue claim. And Than took some draw there off of the Great Kraken. And we have a power challenge with the newly made lord. No defenders on that one. And another card draw off the Great Kraken.
Bật 2 cái video nó solo rồi bác ơi.
And 2 power taken, 1 for unopposed, 1 for claim.
Xong không?
So the Greyjoy player is up to 7 power now. And the Baratheon player has been taken down to, looks like 8.
Đó.
Bóng.
5 luôn.
Looks like that was a military challenge there with Robert Baratheon, who was able to kneel Aeron Dampere. And the dupe of Aeron Dampere was chosen for claim. Looks like an unopposed intrigue challenge here with the Fiery Followers. Claim grabs a Rose Road.
Hãy thử game còn mà bằng Thành.
And we should finish off here with power of Melisandre.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Đúng nhận xong tôi 14.
And it looks like dominance brings Martin there up to, I believe, 14 power.
Xong.
So he is 1 away, grabs his plot really fast. He knows how he's going to close it out.
kết thúc đó nhanh ngon lẹ.
Má bóc chung hai cái kia luôn mẹ, nên mình lụ.
If you're at that 14th power, you just gotta usually try to win initiative, make sure you can hammer through the challenge you need to win. And he plays Clash of Kings, of course. High initiative, tries to gain some extra power off the power challenge. So just in case you don't go first and your opponent steals some from you. Or you can even win on defense in a power challenge. So heads on spikes grabs Fast Eddie, and it's going to gain 2 power for the Greyjoy player. So he's not out of this yet. Let's see how marshalling goes, though. We have a duplicate put on Robert Baratheon. Another fiery follower, kneeling out Balon.
Good game.
And that looks like it's it. He's not able to marshal any more power icons, so just by the power challenge, that can be stopped there, I believe. They just call it, and Martin wins. Congrats, Martin, on the win with his Baratheon banner, the Wolf deck. And stay tuned. We have another video coming up in this series. We just did 4 rounds of Swiss for this one based on turnout. Sorry, we don't usually do a cut in these tournaments. They're just more of a casual game night kit tournament. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to be notified when we post more videos. And then after that, we're going to get to the regional videos that I've grabbed from a couple of regionals that I've gone to. So stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you for your support, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.